Hello everyone, I'm Emilia Maro, a Hungarian artist who is living close to Bologna in Italy. Yeah, I'm doing again a serial recording, so I'm sorry my outfit is just the same, and hopefully soon I will go to Bologna because I have to buy some things to continue my work with the plan of my houses and some other things. But I just had some idea in the morning and I thought maybe it's something which also other ones has experience with. The last time I was talking about when I will be a fully accepted woman, even for myself, no, even myself, I'm a fully woman, not a question. But I thought that today I talk about why I don't like when they say trans and why I don't like when they say I'm transvestita. I don't like trans because usually men, which I'm talking to, they refer it means crossdresser, transvestita. Trans is actually the right term to use also with me because trans is an umbrella term. And yeah, I'm back with definitions. But I know most of the people don't have many experience with this kind of things and they not really clear the definitions. So I'm always fighting them when they said I'm trans and it's a transgender, which of course don't say them even more many think. They think it's the same and in a way it's right, but it's a more particularly right definition because trans can be the other things. Actually, in the beginning, trans was everyone who is not heterosexual. I mean, not man or woman, so not sexuality, sorry, that's mistake. Not the man and woman sex, so it can be transgender fluid or asex or no, I don't, non-binary and whatever. Transgender is more like one to the other, so actually the birth sex is the opposite which we identify ourselves. So it's actually only transgender woman or man. And transsexual when we have the operation done. That's the basics. But actually why I don't like when they refer me transvestite or crossdresser. Many transgenders started like crossdresser to find out who they are. That's absolutely okay, it's another story. The problem when men telling me I'm trans, I have the feeling they think I'm a man who is looking like a woman. It means they think on me like a man. And because I always fight with the fact they should accept I'm a woman, I not even like to make a suggestion once I was a man. In my case, if you have seen my previous stories, actually after 5 years old, I was not thinking I'm a man. I was absolutely sure after when I had my gender identity done, I thought I'm a girl. Let's say like this. So in my life I was not confused, but that's not the fact why I ignore that much, to make me like a crossdresser, because it really makes me feel these people really imagine it's a free choice to be transgender. It's like when you started, when you realized, when you changed, how much you done and so on. That's all not makes me a woman. I'm a woman with other ground. And with me really was like, I never felt I'm not a woman. Which, okay, that's a special case. But when I don't make that really offensive reaction for these words, I have the feelings I give them the chance to think I'm really somewhere. And then there's a basement, the foundation of my person, which is man. And no. And I'm scared they don't understand, even if I have male origin, even if I'm born biologically male, my gender identity nothing to do with that. It's really complicated stuff. I cannot really explain. We are looking for the good explanation, I guess, and we have different explanations. But the point is still that we are women. Not cross-dresser, not the look makes me a woman. And actually, I think when we do the transition, we want to be makes the balance between the appearance and our person. We have dysphoria because we don't see that person who we are. And I don't have dysphoria, so again, it's a kind of, I argued that one again with another video, where I saying, do we have to have gender dysphoria to be transgender? I think no. I never wanted to self-destruct myself or self-suicide because I might not have the right body or not the right face or the right voice. I always accepted who I am physically also. I couldn't understand one thing, why people see me different like I see myself. And I think the media and most of the people who make so much pressure to have our appearance to be really womanly, it's actually who don't understand the meaning of to be transgender. Sure, a person who finally looks like how we feel, I guess it's more balanced, but I have the suspicions all the doctor and medical and mostly the politicians don't put on us pressure to change because they think we have become more balanced. I have the feeling because they can handle us mentally better. Because it's something which they cannot understand, and for my mother usually I say, yeah, you was not transgender in your life, but you should understand. I'm not expecting that from my mother either. It's something which I couldn't explain all my try really well, because I cannot say how my mind works, or how I feel, how I interact with other people. It's all a complex things, you cannot play it. It's just impossible, you know. I'm not playing an act, and all in my life which I get feedback, it was finally, if somebody now have known me, I'm a woman. I was not looking like this. I was a woman for most of the people which I have ever met. And when guys tell me, yeah, but I'm not homosexual, and I said, yeah, I had 3 relations with homosexual men, and all end up the same. We became friends because I'm a woman. Homosexual men cannot handle a woman, I'm sorry. So if it's not true, I'm a woman and nothing true. Because my body was a kind of boy, but it was not enough to accept me like a feminine guy, or I don't know. It's much more complex, and there's things which we just not able to simplify that much, because there's the problem with medication and there's the problem with politics and society. They want simple answers, not exist. is no exist a simple answers. So what we can do with that? Not much. My fight is try to make them understand. It's not a rule. It's not which I dress up. It's not something one time I decide for 2 hours became like that. No. All the time I am the same person. I'm like this. I don't have to play, I don't have to dress up for. Even when I look the shittiest because I'm working in the garden in the hot summer and I'm full of scabs of my roses, I'm still a woman. That not makes me less or more a man. And yeah, and then I get, I'm strong and brave, and I don't know. I guess with my age it's natural you just know yourself in a way like you couldn't do when you were a teenager. I have of course my way to see myself and what I experienced about myself. And it's always changing, but still I have a long time experience. I have a kind of self-acknowledgement. So that's who I am, and I'm not an. And yeah, that's what I wanted to say about that topic. Maybe it was a little bit too simple, even if I said it's a complex story, but I have to make it simple to understand for a few people. If you have any experience how you could handle better this situation, please let me know, share with me. Maybe I study something which I always happy to do. Let's see us in the next time. If you like this video, thumbs up, subscribe to my channel, and ciao, have a nice day.